Hello, Pop Consumer Society. We're back. It's lunchtime, and let's talk about more rumors, more leaks about Doomsday, Avengers Doomsday. Our Doomsday diary doesn't stop. Every day there's a video, every day there's a leak, every day we discover something, wow. And every day there's something generated by artificial intelligence for us to discuss and analyze here. This time the one in the spotlight is Cyclops. We talked this week about a rumor about a Cyclops leak that Patrick Schwarzenegger, the son of the man, the son of the governor, was about to take on this role. I think that's great. He's a good kid. He would handle this role well. There's no right age. There are no restrictions. I think he would do well, but nothing is confirmed about this. The rumor is that he's being considered. He's being analyzed, considered for some future role. It could be anything. But really, physically, if you look at him and say, this guy looks like Cyclops, and he really does, he looks like a good guy. But that's not what I'm going to talk about here, because Cyclops' costume leaked. Cyclops' costume possibly leaked according to this leak that comes from a source called maxiblitz.com. He took a photo, published a photo with the Cyclops costume. We already have behind-the-scenes information that the production won't go with those black sadomasochistic outfits from Bryan Singer's X-Men movies from the 2000s. They're going to follow a style that's closer to the comics. And then, guys, there's Beast, for example, who appears in the post-credits of the Marvels. It's Beast, very similar, lab coat and all, looks like the Beast from the X-Men animated series, and the other X-Men would follow that style too. This direction would be costumes closer to the comics, the cartoons, and not the movies. Oh, alright, so we have this leaked costume. According to the leaker, this photo was taken by one of the costume designers, the production design team that's working on the movie. They even gave the name. Ella Sim. Ella Sim would be the one responsible for publishing this photo of Cyclops' costume in the Doomsday wardrobe in the Avengers movie. And now let's get the image. And take a good look at it. It doesn't seem to me, looking at it like this, I'm not an expert, but it doesn't look like a costume to me. From a movie. It doesn't have the quality of a movie costume, neither the fabric nor the finishing nor the details. It doesn't have those lines that Marvel loves. It doesn't seem to me to be a costume from an Avengers movie. It looks like a cosplay. It looks fan-made, and it doesn't even have to be artificial intelligence that generated it, because it's just a picture of a costume on a hanger. It could very well be from a cosplayer, since there are a billion Cyclops cosplayers out there. And this photo was used in some way and published as if it were from Doomsday. I've seen this happen before, for better or worse, because the Spider-Man suits, the 3 Spider-Men, leaked during the filming of Spider-Man No Way Home, and they were real. I even mentioned it here on the channel. They really did leak. So could it happen again? It could. I think it's really low quality, way too sloppy to be something someone would use in a movie, unless it was something way in the background and out of focus. But even then, I think so poor, very poor. And it's very easy to fake. A good thing would be to find this Ali Singh, because then we could find out if she was really in the production, if she was really working as a costume designer. That would already make a connection, it would reinforce it. But you can't find Ali Singh in any credits. From this movie, this person practically doesn't exist because there's no reference to her on the internet. Then you already get doubly suspicious. Doubly suspicious because if at least she existed, this person could deny it, could not deny it, was fired, wasn't fired. What was the consequence of this? What was the repercussion of this? Oh, there's also this talk, oh, they're leaking it on purpose so the movie gets talked about. I don't think that's happening at all. I think none of these leaks are on purpose. That's kind of a conspiracy theory, saying that Marvel is playing with people's minds. The Russo brothers said they have a plan to not let anything leak, that they're going to put out fake stuff and all that. I don't even think it's the time for that, but maybe closer to the release that could happen. But for now, no one really needs to be talking about this movie. I think the suit is fake. I think the suit isn't even artificial intelligence. I think it's fan-made, and soon we'll find out it's not, although I imagine that this blue suit with the yellow stripe and the red X on the chest is the model that's going to inspire James Madison's suit in the movie. I think it's going to be this version from X-Men 97. They're going to use that reference. I think so. So when we get the suit, I would guess, just speculating, that it would be very close to this here, just much better made. This one is still really poorly done. It could be a prototype. There are billions of explanations for us to try to fit this photo into some kind of truth, but everything here points to it being fake, especially now with the cherry on top of this video. Especially now that photos of James Madison on set have started to appear. With the Cyclops costume that's starting to spread on the internet, and we know that photo, it was published. It circulated during the filming of Deadpool and Wolverine. Supposedly it was James Madison's Cyclops who was going to appear in his comic-accurate costume in Deadpool and Wolverine. And in the end, it was just an artificial intelligence-generated image, and it wasn't real. So that's one more reason for you to trust but be suspicious when they need to justify a questionable image with one that's clearly fake, at least for those who are aware of what's going on. I got it on Instagram a few times. Look, this plot leaked. I said, guys, I talked about this photo. How long have you been subscribed to this channel? I talked about this photo less than a year ago, but here it is, circulating again as if it's from the day's filming, and it's not. So be careful. I don't think it's real, although it's a good guess about what we might see in the future. About Cyclops, and that's what I wanted to talk to you about. I think we can rule that one out, but I'll leave it down here. Your opinion, what did you think about all of this? What did you think about the costume? And about the idea of using a costume similar to the one from the cartoons in the movie? And I'll stop here. Thank you very much for watching this video. Options are already appearing on the screen for you to click. Stay with me a bit longer. Remember to subscribe, leave a comment, and like the video for more notifications. Take advantage of what's on the screen and watch a video you haven't seen. If you haven't watched one of these, check it out. If you missed it and didn't get the notification, click now and watch. Take advantage of your Sunday to catch up on the channel. See you later, see you soon, see you in a bit. Bye.